Hello and welcome to F. Today we're going to be looking at logs in F and see what the purpose and use cases are for logs, as well as looking at them in depth and seeing how they can help with informing us of loudness errors in the mix. F is a comprehensive bit of software designed for quick measurements of loudness values in a file, or to not only measure but also correct the file so it conforms to a loudness parameter we have set. To set these parameters, we can use the drop-down list to select any worldwide standard for loudness. If we need a specific loudness profile that may have a unique configuration we haven't used before, we can open up a settings tab and begin adjusting the appropriate values. For instance, the ppm, the true peak and so on. So I'm going to go ahead and do those now. I'll be adjusting the true peak by some pretty extreme values just to exacerbate the data in the logs. After setting the appropriate values for the ppm, true peak, short term, you are then able to analyze the file. This will trigger a progress bar to start working at the bottom right of the UI. After we have analysed the file, in the bottom section of F, we'll be presented with graphs representing the ppm and so on, for both the stereo and the 5.1 of the file, and we can jump between these. If we click on the logs section, we are presented with nothing initially. However, if we turn logs on, suddenly we're shown a table of all the measurements. We can see all the timecode options we can select, and this is basically just telling F how often to extract data from the content. So by adjusting the timecode options, we can set the duration of the logs we're going to take. Initially, our logs are set to 100 milliseconds, and this means every 100 milliseconds we're taking a measurement of how loud the content is. This is a very precise window to be taking measurements, and it allows us to see exactly if and where our content is failing. However, in some cases, it is worth our time matching up the frame rate with the logs. This is especially useful if you work in a post house and you're using F in its measurement setting to inform you as you edit. The errors in the file will be displayed in red, and we have the option to display errors only. For instance, if we believe that 3 minutes into the file we have a very loud section, we are able to measure the file in F and see exactly what is going on at 3 minutes in for each loudness parameter. If we want to control the loudness and/or creative mix manually in a Pro Tools session, we can use the errors only function to inform us at what time we cross the thresholds. This means we can easily jump between F and a Pro Tools session and know exactly where in the project to turn up or down the elements. Well, I hope this has been very helpful, and don't hesitate to contact us if you have any further questions. Thank you.